It's the WP Minute. Support independent WordPress news like this. Join the Slack membership or purchase a classified listing at the wpminute.com/support. And now a word from our sponsor.
Hi, this is Rob Howard, the publisher of Master WP. As you know, one of our missions is to bring lots of new voices into WordPress and tech. That's why we're excited to announce our new Master WP workshop library with the goal of helping WordPress fans become WordPress experts. We've got a lineup of live and recorded sessions coming up in fall 2022. Check it out at workshops.masterwp.com and use the code WPMinute10 to get 10% off your registration. We'll see you there.
You know how it goes. Everything we mention here will be linked up in the newsletter and the blog post. Check out the WPMinute.com for the links. Let's get into that most impactful news this week. When it comes to adding features to a WordPress plugin, how many are too many? That's the question facing the WordPress Performance Team with regard to the Performance Lab plugin. Recent additions of SQLite and WebP image conversion functionality have resulted in some constructive criticism from WordPress co-founder Matt Mullenweg. As Sarah Gooding reports at WP Tavern, Mullenweg has asked that these items be spun off into individual plugins. This jibes with Mullenweg's previous call to revive canonical plugins. That is a plugin that's community supported and adds niche functionality. On the other side of the coin, performance team members express concern that separate plugins may mean less visibility. As it stands, Performance Lab has over 30,000 active installs. A new niche plugin will have to start from ground zero in terms of publicity. Multiple options are being discussed, and the results could mean big changes for similar community-driven plugins. Links you shouldn't miss. As WordPress has grown to power over 40% of the web, the need for knowledgeable experts has increased. But how can we determine who qualifies? The WP Minute's Eric Karkovac looks at the potential impact of a WordPress certification program. The first major WordPress plugin acquisition of 2023 belongs to Awesome Motive as a scooped-up duplicator. A website backup plugin and migration plugin, Duplicator currently has over 1 million active installs of its free version. The deal was announced via a separate blog post at WP Beginner and former owner Snap Creek. WordPress.com has announced Blaze, a tool that enables site owners to advertise their content on WordPress.com and Tumblr. Websites hosted on WordPress.com have a dedicated page to create their personalized ads, in addition to direct links on their site's dashboard. Self-hosted WordPress sites can access similar functionality via the Jetpack plugin. Make sure your installations are up to date as backdoor malware targeting WordPress is on the loose. WP Tavern reports that the software runs on Linux and looks for vulnerabilities across several plugins and themes. Security researcher Dr. Webb has the full list of vulnerable software. The WordPress 5 for the Future initiative is looking for feedback. A recent blog post examines the current contributor journey for both individuals and companies. Community members are encouraged to suggest improvements and share opinions. Classic Press, the open source CMS forked from WordPress 4.9, has been contemplating its future of late. The project recently asked community members to vote on a path forward. By a narrow margin, members voted in favor of reforking based on WordPress 6.0. Because the margin was so slim, project director Victor Nagorny is suggesting a hybrid approach to retaining compatibility with WordPress theme and plugins. From the grab bag, now it's time to take a look at some of those other interesting topics shared by our contributors. WordCamp Phoenix will take place March 23rd through the 24th, 2023. It's a lot of 23s. And is accepting speaker application through January 24th. Code in WP has put together a list of the 35 best WordPress articles of 2022. WordPress developer Aruba Ahmed has launched The Daily 5 with Aruba, a podcast that focuses on productivity and entrepreneurship. AI tools are getting a lot of buzz, but SEO expert John Locke's latest video explains why he isn't ready to hand content creation over to the bots just yet. Non-compete clauses are prevalent in tech, but they may be on their way out in the United States. The Federal Trade Commission has proposed a ban on the practice. New members this week, Dennis Dornan. Follow at Dennis Dornan and MyMainWP on Twitter. If you're not a member yet, go to the WPMinute.com/support to join. Thanks to all of the members who shared these links today: Matt Cromwell, Nate Finch, Raquel Landefeld, John Locke, and Birgit Polly Hack. Thanks to you, dear listener and viewer, for tuning in to your favorite 5 minutes of WordPress news every Wednesday. You can support independent content like this by purchasing us a digital coffee or joining the membership at thewpminute.com/support. That's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please share it wherever you do social media and jump on the mailing list at the WP Minute. wpminute.com.